can sometimes make me feel like I'm not the best mom that I could be because I'm in pain and I can't interact with my kids like I want to. Feeling really well overall. I feel like I've been greatly improved since the beginning of treatment. Overall, just feeling better throughout the day. My name is Rebecca. I'm from Webb City, Missouri. Top symptoms of why I am here are hearing loss, frequent headaches, neck pain, and ear congestion. Hearing loss, for one of my frequent symptoms, I've had that since I was a child. It feels like it's gradually gotten worse every year as I've gotten older. It impacts my daily living for sure, especially at work or at home with my kids. If I have competing sounds, what I'm trying to listen for seems more muffled at work. Lots of noises, bells going off, phones, people talking. It can be hard to specifically listen for what I need to hear. I'll find seats that work better for me, where my better ear is facing in the direction of what I need to look out to hear for. Hearing loss has affected me since childhood. It's my right ear specifically more than my left ear. To get relief, I try and position myself to where my good ear is facing what I need to hear. I would say on a daily basis, I'm at a level 8. It's consistent with my trouble hearing. I've been to multiple ENTs. They tell me everything looks great, which leaves me frustrated because I know that it is getting worse every year, and I'm afraid that my hearing's gonna be negligible in the not too far future. I'm 35 years old. My next symptom is headaches. I've also had headaches since really as long as I can remember, since being a child. I would say about maybe 30 years I've had headaches.
And show me the locations too.
It can be the side of my head, the back of my head, a band across my forehead, my temples, top of my head, really any place that your head can hurt. I've had a headache there. I'm a pharmacist.
At a hospital?
At a hospital.
Okay.
I would say just about every day I have some sort of headache. Baseline, my pain is probably a 1 or a 2. The most severe I'll get, I would rate it probably at an 8, but that's where I can't focus, I can't do the job I need to do. I really just have to lay down to get relief. Usually if I have a headache that's going to the severe direction, I'll try ibuprofen. Doesn't always work. I would say the point that I have to take medication for a headache is probably 4 times a week. I try not to take anything because I'm really used to the baseline headache. It's just only if it gets severe where it interacts with my activities of living that I will finally take some.
And you also have young children. So
yes.
How does this affect you taking care of the little ones and work?
It can be hard. Sometimes.
Go ahead, please.
Can sometimes make me feel like I'm not the best mom that I could be because I'm in pain and I can't interact with my kids like I want to. I've had chiropractor visits. That's more, go to the chiropractor if I get just really in a bad quite a few days in a row. I'll try that. I can get some relief potentially, but I can also have rebound pain from my joints moving. I've tried massages here and there, but that's also, I'm afraid to do a massage because a lot of times the pain's worse afterwards. Ibuprofen, I try not to take any medication if I can help it because I know there's side effects to every medication. My dad has kidney disease, my mom has elevated liver enzymes, so I try not to take any medication unless it's absolutely necessary. Yes, I have been on low pressure for migraine prevention. That did help. Then when we decided to start a family, I couldn't take that anymore. I've tried Elavil. That too seemed to help a little bit, but then I developed an allergic reaction to it, and those are the only 2 pharmaceuticals I've tried. My neck pain. Neck pain is another symptom I have. A lot of times that goes hand in hand with my headaches. If I have a really severe headache, it'll radiate down to my neck. Neck stiffness, neck tightness. Usually it's on my right side, but it can be on one side and then the next day on the opposite side.
You can show me where
it'll go up to the base of my skull, usually. Also goes down to the back of my shoulders. Very sensitive to touch. Sometimes I'll have my husband try and massage or try and relax my neck, and he really can only lightly touch me, or it's a lot of pain. I've had neck pain for, I would say, about 30 years. First time I can recall noticing it is I got hit in the head whenever I was younger with a basketball, and I sprained my neck where I couldn't move it more than a couple of centimeters for about 2 weeks. I think I strained it. That happened once more a little bit later in life. Playing sports like volleyball, I would sprain my neck trying to spike or serve the ball. Later in life, sometimes my neck will strain briefly just by turning my head. You never know whenever it's going to hit. This happens maybe once every month or 2. When that happens, my neck feels like it seizes up, like a sharp stabbing knife pain to my neck, which is brief, but maybe for 5 minutes after, it'll be throbbing, and I have to be very careful. The brief, intense pain to my neck, I'd put that at an 8, just very severe, strong. Catches you off guard where you freeze. Afterwards, I'll have some throbbing or dull achiness of my neck where I feel like I need to be careful with my actions so I don't strain my neck again. Normal neck pain level, I would say probably like my headaches, a baseline of 1 or 2. Depends on the day. Whenever my headaches ramp up, my neck pain will probably usually start intensifying. Several times a week, neck pain, I would say, gets up to probably a level 6. The intense, sharp pain, I would say, happens every 3 months or so. When I feel like I have a lot of inflammation with headaches, neck pain, I will get facial, a feeling of numbness. It'll start around here and go up the side of my nose. I also feel like my face swells or gets inflamed. A lot of times that's around my cheekbones, under my eyes. That will happen anytime I get really severe headaches and neck pain, so maybe once a week. I have ear congestion on my right side. Everything just sounds muffled. It sounds like I'm underwater constantly. It never goes away. It's consistent. 100% my right side is what affects me. I can't really tell if my left side is affected. I think it is a little bit, but my right side is so bad. That's what I noticed on a daily basis. My ear congestion, I would say I've had it for 10, 15 years. I've went to an ENT about it a few times. They can't find anything. They say everything looks great. Usually leave their office in tears because I feel like I'm not heard, my concerns. I'll go to a different ENT the next time in the same office. Same thing, they can't find anything. There's no suggestions. The visit really just ends there and there's no follow-up offered. I would say a level 6 with my ear congestion. The only time it would change is if I have allergies or sinus situations going on, then it would intensify, probably to a level 8. No, it never drops below a 6. It's consistent. No option.
closer. A little closer to me. Have your feet about comfortable, wherever that is comfortable. Have the feet the same way. I don't want there to be a variable. Bite down on your teeth. Arms all the way out. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. I'm going to push down, don't let me. Bite down tight. Be like a statue, really, really strong. Bite down tight. One more time. Bite down tight. One more time. Bite down tight. Two fingers. And lean against that wall. Have your feet out a little bit. Okay. Same width as before. The feet are same width as before. Arms all the way down. Bite down tight. Do my best to bring it down. Bite down tight. If it's coming from below the shoulder, this will be better. Bite down tight. One more time. It's the same, no difference. Come back again. Have your feet about the same distance as before. And I'm going to place this one carefully. Just a second. Now bring your feet to the indentations. Perfect. Arms all the way out. A little bit higher. See if I can use 2 fingers what I used before. Bite down tight. Again. 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 One more time. No way. Bite down tight. I'm going to use my weight now. Bite down tight. One more time. Much more stable. Stay right where you are. Won't change anything. I'm going to move this away. Bite down tight. I'm going to use the same momentum I did a second ago. One more time. I don't even think I need to use my weight. Bite down tight. One more time. Do your best. It's about 20. Big difference. Not a little bit. Now we know this is the source of loudness. Okay, I'm going to have Melissa come bring the thing a little closer to you, the microphone. Go ahead and open. Close. You can feel the popping, I'm guessing, but I'm not sure if you can hear it. Open wide. Close. Open wide. Close. Let's go to the other side, Melissa. Open wide. Close. Open wide. Close. Is there any popping on the left side? Only on the right side?
Just right.
Okay. How many years has it been popping? Approximately?
Maybe 5 or so.
5 years or so?
It did whenever I initially hurt my jaw. That's what caused.
And
Yes.
how many years ago was that one?
I think it's been 12 years now.
Okay. That's when it initially popped.
I believe it's been 12 years, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens if we get in there and deliver the orthotic. I'll be curious to see how long it takes for that to get better. Hopefully right away.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, how are you doing? We just delivered the orthotic for you.
Good.
It's a big difference. Mm-hmm. Okay. How about the jaw popping?
No popping.
Okay. Go a little closer, Melissa. Okay. The other side. None at all?
I could hear it before when you did it, before we put the orthotic in. Now I can't hear anything.
Yeah, and more importantly, you can feel it and you can hear it. So how long did it take for the popping of 12 years to go away?
30 seconds.
Well, good. I know there are people that feel it cannot be done, so that's why I wanted to do that. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you.
Changes I've noticed are overall just feeling better throughout the day. Frequency of headaches doesn't seem to be as often or not as severe. They go away quicker. Neck pain has improved with my headache improvement. There's been no change for the negative in my hearing, but I'd also say no improvement, and it's stayed the same. Used to have headaches every single day. I'd say frequency, maybe 3 days less a week. I don't get headaches. Intensity improved where it's not just debilitating quite a bit of the time. There's times where I feel like I want to have a headache's coming on, but it doesn't quite develop into a full-blown headache. It's like my body's able to fight it back down or do away with it. Yeah, perfumes are still a big issue for me, especially when I'm on my period. But perfumes are still a trigger, and that may even be something that I want to have a headache. I'm trying to develop a headache, but it doesn't develop into a headache like it was before. I'd say about a 50% improvement in my headaches. Neck pain has improved, kind of similar with headaches. It goes hand in hand a bit. Development of neck pain when I do get a headache has decreased. Waking up with neck pain has decreased, where I don't just wake up and I'm automatically sore. And I'd say probably about a 25 to 30% improvement in that. Ear stuffiness, congestion, I would say that has not improved, but it has not gotten worse either. Stayed the same, yes. Overall, my energy has improved, not as worn down throughout the day. Just feels like I have more energy to complete tasks. When I wake up, I'd say I'm a little bit more eager to get up and going. Yeah, there's been an improvement upon awakening in my energy. I'd say my energy level has probably been about a 30% improvement. Expectations were for headache improvement, for my jaw to stop deteriorating, at least become stable, neck pain be improved, and just overall mood be improved. I would say maybe a little bit less than expectations, kind of hoping for the golden unicorn where all my symptoms are just completely disappeared, but I am happy with where I am today with the orthotic. Feeling really well overall. I feel like I've been greatly improved since the beginning of treatment. My headaches are quite a bit better, not as severe. The duration isn't as long. Haven't had any severe headaches in a few weeks. Severe headache at least once a week. I would have a debilitating headache where I'd have to lie down or take medication to get relief. Regular headaches every day. I would have a headache that affect my quality of life quite a bit. Now, like I said before, I haven't had a severe headache in a few weeks now. Regular headaches have dropped down to maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Severity has decreased, the duration has decreased, so overall those are greatly improved. About 60% improvement. Neck pain, I would get severe neck pain that would start the back of my head and radiate down. That often coincide with my headaches. So since my headaches have improved, so has my neck pain, where I really haven't had much neck pain to speak of. I'd say 60%. Yeah, I was hoping to get improvement with my ear congestion. I'd say a 0% improvement, but as well, my main concern also was that it wasn't going to get worse, and I haven't noticed any worsening. Energy level has improved as far as throughout the day. I feel like I'm more energetic the longer into the day it gets, whereas before I may start getting tired or worn out by around lunchtime, 2 o'clock. 40% improvement in the energy. Okay. And then with my facial swelling, heaviness, stiffness, that seems to have greatly improved. I'd say about a 70% improvement in that. Triggers for my headaches in the past would have been stress, perfumes, hormonal, weather, and I would say perfumes. It's improved with perfumes. A scent that may have given me a major migraine before. I can feel my body fighting back against it, not really wanting to produce a full headache, if one at all. Stress. I feel like my headaches are improved with stress as well. Whenever I'm at work under a stressful condition, I don't develop a headache like I would have in the past. Yeah, I fill in at an oncology center every now and then. I'm not an oncology pharmacist, so I'm a bit out of my element per se, but something like a stressful situation like that, it may have in the past given me a headache, and lately it has not been. Weather, I'd say a little bit of a positive improvement. I still may get a slight headache if the weather's changing, but that has improved. I'm just really happy that I decided to come here, and I'm grateful for Dr. Raman for all his expertise.